Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I am an employment attorney, and on this channel, we discuss issues of employee rights and employment law. I have something in my eye, and I fully intend to rub it until it looks like I actually have pink eye. I won't have pink eye. I'll just have some kind of speck of dust in my eye that will slowly drive me insane. We have a news article here that friend of the channel, David, sent in about a new protected class. A new protected class. I always love new protected classes because it's new people we can help, new claims we can bring, new ways to rip money out of employers. That's always very positive. But I got to be honest, I never conceived of this one in terms of a protected class in the United States. It never crossed my mind. So Seattle has become the first the first jurisdiction in the U.S. to ban caste discrimination. And I believe that may be the first such law outside of Southeast Asia. Or I guess South Asia, I should say. So what that means is the caste system, essentially of India, but I think it's slightly more broad than that, that exists there, in which certain members were of, like a priest caste or like a warrior caste, or certain people did really undesirable jobs. They were untouchables. They were considered an untouchable caste. I hope that's not a charged word. I hope I'm not engaging in using a slur when I use that phrase, untouchable. That is how I was taught in history courses to describe the caste system in high school and college. But time marches on, and I hope that's still a viable phrase to be used. But the upshot of that system was that, wherever you were born, whatever caste you were born into, you had certain rights and advantages or certain very serious disadvantages. And as you would get lower, you would be looked down upon just by virtue of the caste you were born into, right? And that is something that I think has become illegal in India, and that nation has been addressing for years. My goodness. You need to drink of water. Or, cold brew. So, apparently, that may have also been an issue in Seattle. Now, it is Seattle, so I don't know if it was actually an issue that they were dealing with, or if it's just Seattle and they're like Portland Light and they do zany things sometimes. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, saying that this was actually an issue, that people living in Seattle, working in Seattle, were impacted by this form of discrimination, and that this law made sense. It helped someone, which I love. Listen, anything that you're targeted on in terms of your identity that does not make sense, I think you should be protected from. I believe in the meritocracy. Best person for the job, free of discrimination, and what caste you're born into has nothing to do with how good you might be at a given job. So certainly I'm on board with this protected class. It is something that strikes me as wrong, this kind of discrimination. And I must admit, I'm ignorant. I don't know how many people in the United States are impacted by this, or have been impacted by this, or could be impacted by this. I just don't know. And that probably, I'm guessing, has more to do with my own ignorance than it does with any actual narrow scope of the problem, right? So, David, thank you for sending me the article. I will provide a link down below to the video. And I guess my hat's off to Seattle. My hat's off. If you're protecting workers, I applaud you. Like and subscribe if this video was helpful. Comment down below. Tell me about caste discrimination in the United States, and in Seattle specifically. I would like to learn more about that. Everybody works. Not everybody wins. Take care.